Okay, so I'm trying again because it seems as though YouTube just completely crashed. So I am working. See, it still says that other video is live. But hopefully you guys will be able to pop over into this one. Hey Heidi, hey B, hey Fatima, hey Linda, hey Lynn. Sorry you guys. Hey Stacy. Oh, Lisa, hi. I don't know what the deal is. YouTube has been having some issues lately. I feel like everyone that I've been watching videos for have just been like, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it's been having some struggles. However, it sounded like there was like there might be some thunder or lightning, so I don't know if there's a storm. That could definitely affect things, but we'll see. Hopefully I don't lose you guys again. Sorry about that. Okay, so somebody did say they wanted the lamp. So we'll go ahead and try to fit that in here. And then, is there like a single book? There's not a single book, but there's like a little stack of books. I could try to draw a book, but I don't know how well that would go. Because like I could, the kitty in the bed, you like that too? I could put over here like a stack of books and whatever. That could work to like kind of broaden up. Oh, stand them up. I don't know which way they go. Hold on. Hold on. This way. I guess like this, because otherwise the, I don't know, I'm confused. Oh, stand them up by the lamp? Like on the floor? This looks so weird, just like on the little piece here. Like it doesn't look the same. It stormed here earlier. Yeah, it stormed here. Um, it stormed here a little bit earlier, but it was like really fast. It was very intense, but then it was just gone. Okay, so I'm wondering, there's no little carpet or anything. I could try to draw one, but like I could put the little cat or the dog like on the carpet down here maybe. If we don't want to use, the only thing is, okay, so I'm gonna have to, I would basically have to cover the entire lamp. Now I could make the lamp go off the page so that it would give us a little bit more room. Maybe that would help. And then that way I would only have to mask off like a little bit of it. Now the only thing is, because I can't overlap it with the bed at all, because we would have had to have done like a reverse of it, if that makes sense. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll stamp out the stack of books first, and then we will mask it off and do the lamp, because the books should be in the front, I think. And we'll just do it so that it doesn't touch the bed. We'll see what happens. And if worst comes to worst, we can always, make it again. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Ooh. It just stamps so well. I'm always so impressed. Hey, Darlene. Oh, it looks so good. Okay. All right, let's wipe this down. Clean me up a little bit. I've been trying to get better about cleaning my stuff right away, because otherwise at the end I end up with this giant mess and I'm so sad because I'm like, ugh, this is gonna take me forever to clean up. All right, let me see if I have any post-it notes. I have actual Post-it notes. But not, do I have any full stickies? Hang tight one more sec. I think I actually do. I do. They just weren't where I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be in my office supply drawer, but they were actually in my adhesives drawer. So, woo! Okay, so for those of you who have not seen me use these before, these are just full sticky. Now I put the book away, but I need that again. Full sticky back Post-it notes. And all that means is that instead of only having the sticky tab up at the top to stick it to something, it has all of it sticky except for that little tab at the bottom. That way you can, well, I use it for masking. I got mine on Amazon. I think that those are linked in my little shop as well. There we go. Perfect. And then you just cut it out with some scissors. And then you've got built-in masking paper. Now the only thing to keep in mind is if you are going to do this, I would not recommend it with something that requires a lot of ink. Because if you do it with something that requires a lot of ink, what will happen is it will get saturated because it's only paper, and the ink will bleed through and ruin your project. Ask me how I know. I actually had that happen for a project I was doing for Altenew for a guest design spot recently, for their Build-A-Flower release, and yeah, it kind of ruined my whole project, but I was able to save it, so at least there's that. You guys know how I don't like to give up. But yeah, so I don't know, just be wary if you're going to use it. Just don't use it for a whole lot of inking. You can do some inking and some stamping over top of it, but you just got to be careful. That's all. I'm surprised I didn't have issues with that before, actually, because we had done some cards where I did a lot of masking and stuff, and I guess it was just thin enough that it dried fast, whereas this one was more like solid images that I was stamping out. That could be it. I'm not doing a super fantastic job of cutting this perfectly, but as long as it's mostly okay, then it will be fine. Because, you know, you can always touch up the little edges if it's like a tiny little line that goes over. No one's going to notice that. And you're going to give yourself like an aneurysm trying to sit here and cut those tiny, tiny little corners out. Don't even worry about it. Okay. There we go. You just want to make sure that you get it nice and lined up. And then I will line up our lamp as well. And this is kind of cool because this is going to give us like a really cute scene. Maybe I'll put it like a little bit over the bed. Okay. This is going to kind of build us a little scene and sort of set that whole nighttime vibe thing going, instead of just like this random bed floating in the middle of nowhere, which is kind of weird, but oh well. I'm gonna try to make a floor, like maybe I can put like a little floorboard down at the bottom or something. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully this looks okay. Sometimes I get an idea and then I'm like, why did I think this was a good idea? It seemed so easy when I started, and then not so much. Okay, cool. So now we've got our little lamp. We've got our cute little stack of books, which isn't as good as having an open book, but that's okay. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Tina. Sorry that I lost you guys. For those of you who were over in the live before, I'm sure it still says I'm live twice, so sorry about that. YouTube is having some issues. All right, so make sure my hands are mostly clean, and then I can peel off the mask. And then there we have it. Now we've got our books in front of the lamp. That's cool. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I'm going to pair this up so we can see how our scene is looking so far. Super cute. That's going to be adorable. Totes adorbs. All right, so here's the deal. It is a little bit crooked, but the cool thing is I can trim down that back panel so that it lines up a little bit better. I don't know how this happened, but it seems a little crooked. I think the pieces of paper aren't actually quite the same size. And so when you try to line them up, it doesn't actually, they don't actually line up that great, but that's okay. Yeah, because I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to line it up okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to make our scene here. We're going to do some alcohol marker coloring, I guess. Let's see if I can get my Spectrum Noir markers out, because I've been on my Spectrum Noir kick. Hello again, Ree. Okay, so now the question is, do we want to go with the theme, the color theme as well? Or do we want to just kind of do our own thing, and I can try to go along with the color challenge later? How does this keep getting turned, you guys? I guess because I went live a second time, but man, sorry if I'm giving anybody motion sickness. I'm just trying to, I don't know what's going on with my, it's like at an angle and it's really bothering me, but I can't quite fix it. It just keeps going right back to where I had it before. That's a little better at least. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better. Okay. No, I can't make the princess hole any bigger because, well, we're doing a sketch challenge, but, and it has like 3 different sizes, and then the next bigger size is this one. It was kind of a bummer. I wish that it had worked out differently. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to color in our scene. What I want to do, I think, is go ahead and make a separating line where, so let's see, I guess I can use my purple tape for that. Oh, that's okay, Linda. I'm about to be coloring myself. I mean, I'm not coloring myself, but I'm also going to be coloring. I really don't want this to tear my paper after all of our work stamping out everything, so I'm just putting it on my pants a couple times to sort of, you know, make it so that it's not as sticky, even though it's supposed to be not super sticky already. I just like to be safe, you know, better safe than sorry. Okay, so I'm thinking like right there is probably good. I know, I crack myself up, Lisa. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Copic multi-liner. It's just a pen. It's from Copic. And I am going to trace a line along here so that it gives me a floorboard. I hope. I really hope that that's the case. We will see how it turns out. It's okay if it's not perfect. You know, it doesn't really matter that much. No one's going to be looking that closely, so it's going to be okay. But yeah, so I'm just going to follow right on top there and draw my line. This part makes me nervous, but that's okay. Okay. So, like I said, it's not perfect, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. But what this is doing is giving us like the edge of the floor on the wall, if that makes sense. So like now we have a ground instead of having just like this bunny floating in the middle of the air. And I feel like that really helps. I feel like it helps make it look more like a scene instead of just like random stamped images. So for me, that is a big plus. I really like that. All right, so I'm just going to go over a couple of the areas where I wasn't quite straight and try to tone it up a little bit. My paper dye, it's just from Staples. This paper that I'm using right now, it's just cardstock from Staples. Okay. So now we've got a lamp, we've got a bunny, we've got a bed, we've got some books. Let's see. What else do we want to do? I think I want to, well, we got to decide on the color scheme. So we need to decide if we're going with a color challenge or if we just kind of want to do our own thing. You guys let me know what you think. The color challenge, I don't know that it really works with this because, yeah, let's not do the color challenge because I think the sketch challenge will be enough on its own here. And trying to coordinate for this particular scene, I don't really think it will work very well with the colors that are for the color challenge. So I'll make a separate card for the color challenge later. Okay, so color-wise, trying to keep in mind that we will have to color the knight. I think I'm going to do him in IGs. Oh, I've got like the hiccups. Okay, so IG, these are ice grays. So I've got IG2, IG4, IG6, IG8, IG10. I don't think I'm going to get that far, but we will see. And what I like to do is have a scrap piece of paper nearby so that I can test my color combinations before I put them to my paper. So like for example, I don't know if I want to use IG2 or IG4 as my base color. So I'm actually just going to put them both on here and decide which lightest color is going to work. And I think I do want to go with IG2. So that kind of helps me be able to have a starting point basically instead of, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like, I don't know, I just need to know beforehand. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come most of the way in with this marker. I'm using this piece of extra cardstock underneath to catch or sort of pick up any bleeding ink. If I saturate my paper, it's more likely to bleed, and I do tend to saturate my paper quite a bit. So I like to do this so it's less likely to bleed. Yes, okay, so it is, the colors do not match the caps very well. And so I do frequently find myself needing to, like, you know, test the colors first because they definitely don't match. That's like my only complaint really, is I do wish that they matched a little bit more. All right, so I'm just going up the scale here, adding just like a little bit darker as I go back. And then what I'm going to do is go back in with the IG4. So this is just kind of like the lighter color. And this is going to make it so that it gives it a highlight in the center there. And I actually do want to leave some little bits of white space if I can, just because it helps it look like, makes it look like there's like a highlight there in the middle. I have not done the birthday challenge yet on MFT. What is it? I don't know anything about it. Tell me more. Tell me all about it. All right, so then I'm going to do the same thing for down here, and I always feel bad that you guys can't really see what I'm doing when I color, because darn left-handed people. Hey, Vay. IG4. So again, these are ice grays, so they are a cool gray. And then there are also other kinds of grays, but this is, I thought, would work best. It's like one of their other challenges has a theme. Ooh, make a wish. Well, that's cool. Now, is this, is that like a limited time to celebrate My Favorite Things birthday. I feel like I should have known about this, but I apparently did not. Actually, I'm going to come back in here with some IG6. And I think I'm going to pop in with some IG8. Can you guys even like see what I'm doing at all? I feel like it's a little far away. It feels a little far. So getting used to my new room, it's hard because everything is different. Oh, not sure, but it was there last month. Okay. Oof. Okay. So hopefully you can see. I don't know if the shadow is kind of bad. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing at all. The lighting looks better. Okay, so here's the thing. I got a light on the ceiling now, but it is not quite as bright as the as what I wanted. So we actually need to exchange it. So hopefully we can do that soon. There's like a brighter one that I want to get. So we'll see. I don't know. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go too crazy trying to blend all of this. I'm going to add some shadows here, like where the shield is, and like just a touch over here just to give it like a little bit of depth. And then I'm just going to go, so I'm not going to go quite as crazy over on this side as I was up top, just because I don't think you're going to really notice it too much. And then the cool thing actually is that I can come back in with a gel pen or a paint pen and just very faintly go over my highlight area in kind of like honestly a scribbling fashion. And it will make that highlight area pop a little bit more. So if you end up coloring too deeply, you just go back in and put a couple little very faint lines with a white gel pen or a paint pen or something, and then it makes your highlight pop a bunch more, I think. Hopefully this shows up. I feel like it always gets so dark when I come up here. I think it really helps. It makes it look like that highlight is a lot brighter. Yeah. So if you end up coloring it too darkly or you don't leave enough white space, that's a good tip to use. Okay, so let's do, what do we want to do for his sword? I think I want to do his sword lighter colored. So we're going to use the same colors, but I'm just not going to add as much. And actually, I do also have an IG1, which should be a little bit lighter. Not too much lighter, to be honest, but it's a little lighter. And then IG4. That'll be our darkest. Perfect. All right. Okay, and then let's do IG1 for his little legs. So he's going to be mostly one color. Yeah, because honestly, well, he's a little knight, you know, they wear metal and chainmail. All of it. All right, and then what we're going to do is, so we're going to color the outside of the shield with the metal-y color, and then the inside we will make something else. So let's do like this and like that. So that'll give us a highlight in two little areas. IG6. Darken it up a little bit towards the centers. Ooh, I do love some Kitten Clowder. Kitten Clotter is so cool. Elise is so super sweet. I love that she offers the coloring classes. I keep saying I need to take more, but I really do. All right, so I'm wondering, I have like a gel pen in, so I can make it look like metallic. So I have a silver gel pen, and then I also have a gold gel pen. I'm just thinking about for his little side thing there. Thanks, Tiffany. I'm using Spectrum Noir markers, or we can use gold. I don't know if that will clash too much. We could use gold. Let's do that. I don't care. I think it's cute. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. I think it's the perfect little pop. Look at that. Okay, we're going to make his sword kind of gold too. I know normally his sword wouldn't be gold, but whatever. Oh, I can't forget his little arm. Look at me. There we go. Okay. I guess normally he would be wearing a glove or something, but I'm not even going to worry about that. All right, so on here, that's perfect. It's kind of skin colored. Somebody's skin color, don't you know? Look how cute he is. So this was FS3. Oh, sometimes I struggle to get the caps off too. I don't know what you can try like twisting as you pull a little bit. So like before you pull straight off, you can kind of like twist it and then start pulling. I find that sometimes helps. So that was FS3. And then what do we want to color his little middle part here? Let's just do it. Let's go with the gold. I'm feeling fancy. He could be fancy. Let's see. I'm gonna leave a little section uncolored, which I hope makes sense. It's supposed to be a highlight, but I don't think it really whatever. I don't think it really looks like a highlight, so I'm giving up. If I was better at drawing, you guys, this wouldn't be such an issue. And then I'm just going to put like, oh, my pen is, oh no. This one has plenty of stuff in it, so I think it's just, come on, little guy. Sometimes if you press too hard with these, they don't work quite right, and I tend to be kind of heavy-handed, if we're being honest, which I'm sure you guys know by now. It's supposed to be a gel, like a gel pen roller, you know, like, you're not supposed to press hard, and I do, and I probably ruin them. As I'm like banging it on the table, but it seems like it's working a little bit. Oh, well, whatever. I'll come back to it. So we just need his little feather. He is really tiny. Okay, so feather-wise, I don't want to introduce like too many colors. So, just trying to think. Maybe I could do it the same color as whatever her dress is going to be. What color do we want to color her dress? I mean, I guess we could be basic and go with pink. It's probably what I have the most of, to be honest. Well, I don't know that that's true. My nail polish color. I do love this nail polish color. Alright, so this is PP5. BP6. How is the house going? Well, ooh, that's cute. The house is, I don't really know. You guys think that we should color blue? I don't know that I have. I have one where the cap looks like my nail color. No, that's not really that close. But in this isn't. It doesn't look the same. Like that color does not look like that. But that's actually closer to my nail color probably. All right, so this is BT5. Then we've got, let's see, BT4. Whoa, that's really green. Darker. No, that's BT7. So these are all BTs, which is blue turquoise. I find that the range in colors is a little odd. This is BT9. So like I could probably use BT9 and BT5. Maybe not. I don't know. Definitely not those two. Let's see what else. I have BT1. Whoa, that's really light. And then I have BT2, which looks almost just like BT1. It's a little bit more pigmented, but I don't think I like either of those two. They're just like really green. Now I could combine different color families, which may be what I need to do, because there's also BGs. I think. No, BG is the brown gray. Where is my darn color chart when I need it? I don't know where my color chart is. What do you guys think? Do you think this says BGR? Oh. Maybe that's like blue-gray. It's probably blue-gray. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, and we will figure it out. So I think I landed on BT9 and BT4 can kind of go together. But then another color other than that, that would go well, I don't really know. Because I don't want to only have two colors for her little dress. Though I could... I know one in... yeah, they don't even show up. Peach and turquoise. Well... Let's see. So that's FS2, FS6. Oops. I like your colors. Oh, colors like my nail polish. Me too. Actually, English is my first language. You guys were so funny. PL. This is not gonna... Oh, that's real bright. That's supposed to be like the lavender. Mm-hmm. That's kind of peachy. PP1. What did PP5 look like? Ah! I hate it when that happens. I don't know how you're supposed to... there we go. I don't know why that happens. Well, that's kind of peachy, I guess. What did we say? Okay, so this one, FS6. PP1, maybe that was the one that was kind of corally. Yes. All right, so PP5 and PP1. This is like the only thing I don't really like about not being familiar with markers. Definitely not that one. Is that I forget which color combinations I liked. And then I spend way too much time trying to figure out a color combo. All right, and there's DR3. It's like more red. Like really red. Maybe DR1 would work. A whole new learning concept. You're not kidding. All right, maybe that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so PP5. Okay, let's start with PP1. All right, we're just gonna try one of these little dress petals at a time because I feel a little overwhelmed with all of this because I'm not sure about the colors. Okay, and I'm gonna try this and see, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that could work, I think. Ooh. All right, so that was DR1. This one marker, I wonder if I could like super glue it on there or something. I don't know what the deal is with this marker. Weird. Okay. It's just bizarre. And then this one was PP1. Yeah? All right, so then I guess I'm going to try it again. New color PP1. And then this one, PP5, is going to go a little dark here inside because that's where the little, you know, the shadows would be. And then nice and faint. Hopefully this looks all right. And then back in with the lightest color. Hopefully that looks okay. And then we're going to do the same kind of thing out here. We're going to put a highlight over in this section. Like that. And then we're going to come in with our darkest here. So I'm adding just like a little tick of the darkest color there to make it more pronounced that the little scallopy part is there. I have no idea what the pleat, I guess, is what I'm talking about. My super technical terms. I always have those. Okay. I think that gives it kind of a nice little color range. All right, so then let's see. I'm gonna go right in between there and her little puffy shoulders. Pink. Goodness gracious. And then the little bit of dark. It's kind of going to overtake the whole thing. Oh well. It's such a small, tiny little area. It's so little. Alright, then I'm just going to come back in with that lightest color just to kind of blend things out a bit. Give it a little bit more of that peachy look. Okay, then I'm going to go back. I'm just going to use the same color that I used for the little dude. For her. Now I did kind of bleed a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too noticeable by the end. I'm going to get her little ears colored in. It's just hard because they're so small. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and take the liberty of hopefully, maybe I won't because I don't know if it's going to work. It's a bummer because this is like really full. It's definitely not used up. So I'm not sure why it's not working, this little gel pen. I was going to try to color in her little crown in gold, but maybe that's not going to happen. Oh, that would be so cute. I could probably have tried to do something with the little dragon to make him look like Yoshi, but oh well. That would have been really cute. All right, so I'm gonna go, let's see, what does EB1 look like? All right. I don't want her to be blonde. I want her to have brown hair. Because I like to color people with brown hair. Probably because I have brown hair, but whatever. All right, so that's EB1. And then, EB5 is pretty dark. Like, that's a big jump. What about TN7? That's a little bit better. Yep. It's so hard because her little hair, it's so small. And then we'll go maybe even darker with the EB8 because I'm not going to have room to blend much. So like just at the edges, come in with that darkest color. Yeah. Oh, I love Mario too. Oh, she's so cute. She's adorable. All right, now we just got to figure out her little crown. I'm annoyed because I really wanted to just make it gold. Because then it would have been cute and they would have matched. And it would have been adorable. All right, I do want to look at, let's see. Hey, Jen. That's too dark. I'm just trying to find a color that will work for her little cheeks. Yes, that's what I'm working on. There, she got some little cheekies. Okay. Lisa, we're on the same track here. And I'm just giving their little eyes like a little white dot because I think it gives them more dimension. Like it makes it look, I think it makes it look more alive, I guess. I don't know. The only thing is, I'm really bummed about this crown. Wait, what could be scary? Oh, thanks, Tina. I'm just trying to get this daggone thing to work. Ah. Just hit it harder, Jess. That'll help, I'm sure. I don't know what the deal is. I've heard like if you get it a little bit wet, sometimes it might work. It's starting to work a little bit. I'm trying to be as light-handed as I possibly can. Oh, Lisa, I know we were like on the same wavelength. Jinx. This is so irritating. Okay, well, I can at least touch it up later, but oh, now it's starting to work a little bit better. Okay, well, that's weird. Look at it. They're so cute. Oh, maybe, Heidi, I don't know. All right, so let's do this. Why don't we give him the same color feather as her dress? Because why not? And then I think we were at PP5, but this is the one with the lid that keeps coming off. There we go. Okay, and then PP1. Cute. Okay, easy peasy. To keep things simple, we could honestly do the same colors for the heart. Let's just do that. Nothing crazy. It just makes it easier. That's PP1, PP5. So I kind of like to do mine like this. I don't have any idea why or whatever, but when I color in hearts for some reason, I tend to do them like this, where I kind of like go up one side like that, and then I do like a little bit thicker on the other side. Again, I don't really know why I do that, but I do. This is a cute little pink color combination though, you guys. I like that. And then PP1. Hey Roberta, how's it going? Oh, that's so cute. I love that little heart. Yeah, it gives it a little bit of depth, I feel like, yeah. Okay, so there we have it. There's our 3 little thingies. And then we can give them like a little bit of a background or something, so that they have some sort of scene. What do we want to do for that? Okay, I have an idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea. All right, I'm gonna try it because why not? So what I'm gonna do is, oh, thanks. So we're doing the My Favorite Things sketch challenge. For anybody who wasn't here earlier when we started, we're doing the My Favorite Things sketch challenge, and we are working on creating a scene where our little bunny is dreaming. And I just think that that's so cute. So what I was gonna try to do is I'm gonna draw a brick background behind her and then color it in with gray. And then for him, I can do like a grass and sky since he has the most space. And then up here, maybe just like sky or something. I don't know. So I thought that would make it look like she's in a tower. He's like outside the tower doing whatever. Frozen! It's because I have a low battery notification. Hold on one second. I actually came prepared today. I have this giant battery pack because, yeah, sorry guys. It was my low battery notification. All right, so it's going to be a second and then it's going to be a little bit bumpy for a sec while I plug this in, but then I will at least be charging. Sorry, y'all, if you get motion sickness. Okay, so I should be charging now. Let me get this cord out of your face. Hopefully, somewhere over here. Okay. All right, so hopefully that helps. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to try to draw in a little bit of a brick background. It's going to be, I mean, it's not anything fancy, right? So like I can just draw, and it totally doesn't matter either if it's perfect, right? Like honestly, imperfect would probably be better. But just keep in mind that I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know how to draw. And this is just me doing whatever. Making it happen. Living the dream, y'all. Living the dream. I think that's cute. But yeah, so I like to try new things. I've been trying to challenge myself to get out of my comfort zone a little bit more lately because I tend to fall into this trap where I only do the same things over and over. Well, Tiffany, I don't know. It's definitely taking me a million years. You guys, how long have I been live? I had to start a new live because I got frozen out once. Oh, you know what I should probably do? Figure out how, oh, look how cute. That's actually going to be really cute, I think. Oh. Okay, but that's good because see, now I know I don't have to go that far. I can just stop and go up. I can do like maybe like one more down here. And then I can go up. Let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, sometimes I have trouble with like the it disappears into another section kind of things. But it's whatever. Like I said, imperfect is probably better. Oh well. I think it'll be cute. Oh, Tiffany, you just gotta. I don't know. That's why sometimes I actually really like to come on here if I'm feeling uninspired or anything, because a lot of times people in the live will give me ideas and I'm like, I never would have thought of that. That's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. It's kind of inspiring to see all the different things that people come up with, because they people, I mean, everyone really is super creative and talented. It's just really cool. All right. Whoops, she's there. Okay. So I'm good up top and around. I'll do like one more here, and then I just need to go down. Cool. I don't really care that this is not perfect. Like I was saying, I'm usually a huge perfectionist, so this is pretty hard for me, but it's going to be so small that no one will ever notice. um, no one will ever notice. Yay! Okay. She's so cute. Look at her. It's so cute. Okay. So, I'm trying to see. This is going to be so adorable, you guys. Okay, I'm really excited. All right, let's do IG1 to start out with. That's not IG1, that's IG4. All right. Now I just gotta not mess it up, right? No pressure. But I think this will make it like so much more interesting than just having them in the little bubbles. You know what I mean? Because then it gives them like this whole scene to play with, and it's not just the idea of the princess. It's like there's a story. There's like the whole story. I don't know. I think it's cute. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skip IG2, and I'm going to add in a little bit of IG4 in like the bottom or like the left and bottom sections of the bricks. I don't know if this means anything, but that's what I'm doing. Like, I want to give it a little bit of depth, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And as always, I'm just kind of like making this up. I don't really know what I'm doing at all. But these details are so small that any sort of depth, I think, is going to be perfect. Like, I don't think it will really matter much. If it's like the right location for it to be shaded or whatever. I think like any little bit of difference in the color will give it kind of like a little bit of texture. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. All right. And then I'm just going to come in with like a little, I don't even know if this is necessary. This is probably not necessary. I don't even think it's working anyway. I have my little gel pen and I was just going to add in, I don't think it really adds anything. Okay, but what I did want to do is just come in and do like a couple random dots here and there to make it look, you know, like how bricks have kind of like imperfections. I feel like that will be enough to kind of give it a little bit of depth. Alright. Yeah, the little pits. The little craters. Okay, cool. All right, you guys, what do we think? Think it looks okay? Hopefully it looks okay. No. All right, so then it's going to be covered up, right? So all you're going to see there, look at her. She's so cute. Okay, so then we can just trim down this back panel too so that it doesn't, you know, we don't have to do anything crazy. But there, so now we've got our cute little scene where she is. Now we need to do something for our little knight. Let's see. Dot and do cards without my tweezers. What is that, Vay? Tell me more. I need to know more. Okay, so I'm gonna give the heart a little bit of a blue background, I think. So this one is TB1. I think that's perfect. Because this will be like, it's like in the sky, kind of. Totally doesn't matter how far out this goes, like at all, just as long as it's actually in there. And then actually what I'm going to do is go with like IG2 maybe. Let's see. And then I'm just going to do like the faintest little shadow around it to hide a little bit the fact that I went out of the lines, but it'll also, I think, hopefully, make it pop off the page a little bit more. Like it'll give it a little bit of something to separate it from the background. Yeah, I think that's good. Yay! So cute. Okay. So there we've got our little heart and we've got our little princess. Now we need to do our sweet little knight. I think what I'm going to do, this is terrifying to me, but I think what I'm going to do is give him some ground to stand on. Is that too high? Maybe like here. Okay, and then I'm just going to gently move this out of the way. Boop. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing here that I did before, like for the bunny. And I'm going to extend it a little bit long just so I make sure he's like within the holes there. But there we go. So now he has a ground to stand on, right? Oh my gosh. It makes such a huge difference, you guys. It really does. That makes such a huge difference. Okay, hey Tracy. That is so super cute. Okay. And then, let's see. Do we want to give him bricks to stand on? Or do we want to give him like a grass thing with a blue sky? I don't know. Scrapbooking made simple. Little designs on card bases. Include little stickers to make the design. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look it up, Vay. I don't think I've heard of that. I'll have to look into it. Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think we should do grass, or do you think that we should do something else? I agree. I think yeah, because I think there's too much gray in his little bubble. She was all different colors, so I think it's okay. Okay, so what we can do, so I'm hearing dirt and grass. So what we'll do is we are going to start, let's see, what colors do I have that might work for this? What color is EB2? Dirty grass. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here And I'm going to make him like a dirt road. And then on the edge of the dirt road, there will be some grass. And then we'll go into the sky. I like this, you guys, because you guys are making me like more brave in trying to like try things that I wouldn't have tried before. Because up until I started doing these lives, like I don't feel like I could do scenes or anything like this. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't feel confident enough to try this kind of stuff. Okay, so that gives us a base. Now we've got, so that was EB2. What color did I use before? TN7, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here at his feet. Give him a shadow. Because, you know, he needs a shadow. He's standing here. Okay. Like so. Okay, I'm going to go back over that with the EB2. It'll help it blend it out a little bit and not look quite so crazy against the background. Yes, absolutely. I really like that. I like to be able to go back and, you know, see what worked. All right, so what I'm doing here is I am just adding like a bunch of these little dots. And this, hopefully, if we do it right, will make it look like a dirt road. We'll see. Sometimes I'm just like, wow, I hope I didn't really just ruin this. Sometimes you can't tell. Can't tell until you get into it. All right, GB, I think I like GB8. Oh yeah, GB8 is good. That's a nice like golden kind of color. And then what I'll do once I get all these colored dots and everything is I will go back with my light color, which was EB2, and just sort of like blend it, number one, but number two, I will kind of go over top of those dots of color so that they're not so dot looking. And it kind of helps to blend out the color a little bit. You can also use a blender pen for this, but you know what you can also do, which is really cool, which I found out with my Galaxy background? You can use alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, and a cotton swab, like a Q-tip, and that will make it so that you can get like a really cool mottled effect, which is really neat. Alright, so just adding in a little bit darker of a shadow just in the inner area there. And then what did we use? EB8. That was probably a little too dark. TN7. And then EB2. So I'll show you here in just a second. Let's see how that looks. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Okay, so, well, maybe I don't want to mess with it. I probably don't want to mess with it. I was going to say I can show you, but I think I'm going to leave the ground alone. I'll show you that on another time. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to get out DG2 and CG3 or CG2. Hold on. CG2 and I think I want DG3. DG3. Oh. Lord have mercy, I can't get the cap off. Happy birthday, Trey. Totally said my dad was part of the trip to Pittsburgh. Tracy, that's awesome. I've been doing a bad job keeping up with the comments, y'all. Yeah, are you going to go to the Brutus Monroe store? That's cool. All right. I'm missing some color that I need. Oh, DG4. That's the one. I think. Ooh, that's dark. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. And I'm just going to make a bunch of little flicky things. And around him, I'm just actually going to color it in. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with my next darker color, which is the DG3. And then I'm going to do not as many. Okay, and then I'll go in with my darkest and then do again not as many, and I can kind of overlap them with the darker ones I already did. That's so cute. And then I can just go back over it again to kind of soften it up a little bit. This is my first color. I don't want to leave really any white space necessarily. There. Super cute. Okay, so that is our grass. I like those colors together. So I did this in another video, and I'm going like ridiculously overboard, you guys. We really don't need to do all of this in this video because like you're never gonna see all of this stuff. But to give it more depth and dimension and all of that, I like to go in and add like little gel pen lines to the grass to give it highlights. I think it does really make a big difference. I think it adds a lot, but you know, that's just me. I'm actually going to do the same thing here with some black. Because again, it just gives it like a little bit more depth, a little bit more interest, so it doesn't just look like a bunch of blobs with a marker. It gives it a little bit more definition, I guess. Look at that. It's so cute. So cute. I'm so excited about this, you guys. This is turning out cuter than I thought. Like, so cute. Okay. Hey, Belinda. I'm excited to see you. Okay, so now let's do a sky. So we can just use TB1, which is what we were using up here. So I think that that will look pretty cute. So we'll just go in to these little areas here, fill in our space. And again, not super worried about like being super precise because it really doesn't matter much. Oh, he's so stinking cute. I love these little images. The only thing I don't like is that they're so small, which I understand why they're small, but it's hard when you want to like do more with them, but then you feel like you can't because like the markers are too big to fit in there. Now they do have other markers I'm sure that you could use for this. Oh, Belinda, I hope everything's going okay. I want to be careful not to leave like too much in the way of lines, if you know what I mean. Now the cool thing about these markers is they tend to dry back a little bit, and if you don't know what I mean, basically what I mean is that it looks like there's a bunch of lines when you first draw it, but then as it dries, they kind of fade out. you don't see the lines as much. Like, look how cute. Okay, seriously, you guys, like seriously. It's so cute. I can't even. That is so fun. I love it. So cute. Okay, so it's kind of funny actually, because on my wonky bricks up here, the way that I did it, it kind of makes it look like it's like rounded, like she's inside of a tower. And that was totally not intentional, but it kind of just worked out that way. I don't know if it looks that way to you guys, but to me it does. Okay, cool. So now we've got our cute little scene. How stinking cute. Oh my gosh. All right, now let's color the front. You guys, this is so, I've used so many markers. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's do, I'm trying to think ahead of myself so that I don't color it all in and then wish I had done something differently. So I'm thinking what I want to do is, let's set this off to the side. Like, how cute is that even just by itself? Like, that's so cute. So, what did you think, Heidi? Oh, about the tower being like rounded looking? Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time sometimes coming up with ideas, so it's nice. Oh, Roberta, you moved your computer. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see about the books. The books we can probably do. The little pages, I'm just going to go ahead and color it in. I hope that is a page. Now I'm looking at it, I like can't tell. Yeah, that must be the pages. I got really confused for a second and I was like, wait a minute. Is that not the pages? But it is. It's totally the pages. Because that'll at least help me figure out, you know, what I'm doing. Yeah, the tower. Okay, so I'm going to try to incorporate colors that we've already used into the books so that it's not so much. Because I don't want to bring in too many colors because it gets a little overwhelming. The nice thing about a paint pen versus a gel pen is that you can kind of add in your own details and do whatever you want. So I added another little white strip up there because I thought it might look cute. Okay, so now we've got the pink from her dress. We can do the blue from the sky. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of a darker blue here for the label, just to kind of shake it up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll do like an IG4 maybe for one of them. Here. And then I'll do lighter, so IG2 for the interior part. Cute. And then what other colors did we use? We used some greens. So let's do BG3. Sometimes I can't get my cap back on very well. And then CG2. So that brings in the colors from the grass. And then we've got one more. Oh, we can just make it brown, I guess, because books are sometimes brown. Why not? Okay, and then I'm actually going to go in with GB5, if I can find it. GB8. Where is my GB5? I have GB8. Oh, I hate it when this happens. And I know I have it somewhere, but GB10. Maybe. FS2. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 200. That's a lot. That's really annoying. GB8. Where did my GB5 go? EB2. Oh, GB5. Apparently I hadn't used it yet. It was in the little bin. Oh, that's not the color I wanted anyway, so I guess GB8 was the color I wanted. Really cute. Have to go work on some stuff. Okay, I'll see you later, Roberta. Thanks for hanging out while you could. Sometimes I ask myself if like these little details are worth it, and I think that they are. I think they are. Oh my gosh, your chat was closed. You're a horrible person. All right, so the only thing I'm going to do to the books, other than what is going on, is I'm just going to add like some little dots to make it look like there's words on the edges. I hope that makes sense. There, because then it looks kind of like there's writing and it needs, you know, I don't know, I think that's cute. I'll bring it closer so you guys can see what you think. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah. Cute. I like it. I think it looks cute. She said, sure, I'll be right there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and color in. I'm going to cheat and color in the pole. Look, I say I'm going to cheat, but not if I can't get it to work. There we go. Quick, quick, while it's working. Oh no, it's not working. Ugh. It's not cheating if it doesn't work, right? I was just going to try to color in the lamp post for this daggone floor lamp in silver. Because again, I'm just trying to bring in some of the colors we've already used and tie it all together. Okay, and then, all right, we need to decide on a color for our bunny. So I'm thinking, I like this. I want to keep the bunny fairly light. So I think maybe GB8 for the dark. EB2, that's perfect. And then, nope, not, oh, but maybe that is a middle color. Maybe they don't really go together. EB5, no. That's pretty dark. FS3. Gosh, a lot of these colors are really similar in the different color families. FS2, maybe TN2. All right, let's try, so GB8. Okay, and then TN2. And then EB2. Maybe instead of the EB2, I can go with the FS3. It's a little pink. What about the EB1? No, that's weird. You guys know I don't like this part. Wait, what about FS2? Ooh, that's the one. All right, so instead of EB2, I'm going to do GB8, TN2, and FS2. Hopefully I picked the right ones again, that I didn't like mix them up and pick the wrong one. No, I don't want to start with the dark one. Online, it says to run the warm water over the tip. Oh, well, that's good to know. I'll have to try that. All right, let's try it here on the bunny paw first so that the damage is minimal if we don't like it. Right. That's always a good plan. And GB8. Okay. I think that'll be cute. Yeah, I think that's cute. Yeah, I like to get my good use out of this scrap paper, you know. Might as well put it to good use. Alright, so I'm going to avoid the bunny's nose. And I'm just going to color the whole thing in with my lightest color. Yay. I think this is going to be so cute. All right, and then we're going in with TN2. So I'm going to do a little bit here where the shadow from the blanket and the paw kind of come in. Okay. I know this seems like a little bit weird, but I kind of want it to look like there's like a little shadowy area there in the center. Like where the dip in the ear is, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And I'm not just a crazy person. That very well could be. You guys have seen me, you know I'm a little crazy. I just kind of make things up as I go along. You guys know that. I don't know. Hopefully it turns out looking okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and color this little bit here in the darkest. I mean, like a shadow on the underside of the face. A little bit. I don't know. Almost threw a ton of gel pens away because my granddaughter told me they wouldn't work. And then I realized she didn't take the waxy tip off. Oh no! Oh, it's hard when you don't know what you're supposed to do. Good thing you checked, right, Heidi? That would have been awful. What a waste of money. That kind of changed the color a little bit. It's kind of weird. Interesting. Okay, so the idea here is that I want her to have her, I don't know, I'm assuming it's a she. I don't really know why. But I kind of want her to have like a natural sort of like modeled look. Hopefully that makes sense. sometimes I just feel like, I don't know. I just make things up as I go along and hope for the best and that no one calls me out on it. Like, hey, you don't know what you're doing at all. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty true. Fine. Alright, so I'm just going to go back in with the TN2 one more time. I'm not going to go back over it again with the FS, whatever that was. FS2, I think. Cute. So cute. Okay. I like it. I think she looks cute. I'm going with that. She's a girl. I think she's adorable. Okay. So the question though is, do I want to try to make it look like there is a little bit of a light on? Or is the light off? Like I want it to look like, do I want it to look like maybe she fell asleep while reading? Although she doesn't have a book, so. Look. This is gonna be so stinking cute. Okay. You guys, we've been live for like 1,000,000 years. I feel bad. I've been live forever. Like 2 hours. I'm screwed then, you're my mentor. I mean, I do my best, but I mean, I'm only human, right? I'm still learning. That's hilarious. All right, what color do we want to color her sheets? Am I getting tired? I mean, not really, but I just feel bad to keep you guys all night. All right, so we need to figure out her carpet. We need to figure out the covers, the sheets. We need to figure out the lampshade. Obviously, we don't have a life. You guys are hilarious. I love all of you so much. The blanket needs to be green like the grass, Tracy says. You think green? So I have those greens here. Okay, so then the question also is, what are we going to do about the scene? Are we going to make it like a wall? Like, is this, do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing about the actual background? All right, so I'll start on coloring the blanket while you guys think with me on what we want to do about above the ground level. A night owl. Oh, the sheets. You wanted the sheets to be green, not the blanket? Whoops. Is that what you meant? I did the wrong color then. So I'm going to try here to keep the direction of my flicks or whatever in a pattern that goes with where her little lump is. So that the highlight looks a little bit more natural, I hope. We'll see. I don't think the background should be too busy. It would take away from the scene. Okay. DG3. Come off. Hey. Okay. That's okay. The sheet's pink. After you're done, Chris will be live, so we'll just jump over and continue. Oh my gosh. Is he going live tonight? Lord have mercy. Now you're going to make me feel like I'm on a time crunch. What time is he going live? Tell me more. I need to know these things. I don't know. I thought he said he... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he probably will be. Does he have anything else left to reveal? I think maybe he revealed it all already for this month. I think he might have already released it all. I'm not really sure. I haven't been able to catch as many lives for him as I would like because obviously I've been like super busy with moving and like trying to put our house together. And I feel like I've just been missing so much. It's crazy. Oh, these screens really do look nice together. The big reveal is later this week. Oh, do you mean the craftathon? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, on the 14th. Yeah, we're doing a you guys will have to tune in. Oh, so I will ask you guys. I don't know how you feel about all this, but if you guys want to support me and help my channel and all of that, if you guys are planning to buy stamps from the new release on Friday, it would super duper help me if you guys shopped through my links. Absolutely, as always, it's not required. You don't have to do it, but it definitely does help me if you guys want to. I would super appreciate it. It helps me be able to keep bringing you guys new videos and all of that. So I always really appreciate it when you guys do that. It's awesome. So if you do want to do that, all you would need to do is before you go to the website, so like before you start shopping, you will just click on one of my links, or you can go to my blog, which is acarddayswork.wordpress.com. Bookmark it if you want to or not, whatever. And you can go to, I have a little page on there that has my affiliate information. And yeah, so you guys can shop directly through there anytime that you shop with Brutus Monroe if you want to support me. And then that way there's a chance that I earn a small commission when you guys shop. Oh yeah, Vay. It's actually, I feel like nobody really talks about it. So Tiffany's been doing some videos and stuff on it lately, and I've been so appreciative of that because it just feels a secret link that reveals stuff. When you say secret link, what do you mean? Do you mean like the collections? Like when he goes live? Like, so like when he goes live and then there's a link in the description that you can click? Tell me if that's what you mean. Oh yeah, okay. So I will tell you a secret. If you want to support me while you're shopping through that way, you can actually type in my affiliate code if you want to. So all you do, you less 12 subscribers. Oh my gosh, Tiffany, that's so crazy. I don't understand why people are, I don't know. I don't get it. All right, so if you guys want to support me and you don't have a link to that particular item with my affiliate stuff, you can type in this after the that little thing, $AFF equals 55. That's like my affiliate tracker ID. So if you add that to the end of any link on brutusmonroe.com, it will be my affiliate link. So it turns it into an affiliate link for me. So if you ever want to support me and you don't have like a link from me or whatever, nope, you just put the question mark. You don't have to put a slash or anything. So like it, like literally you could just type in www.brutusmonroe.com $AFF equals 55, and that would be an affiliate link for me. So any product page except for a search. So I think the only one that you can't do it on is a search page. So like let's say you go to the Brutus Monroe page, you type in, glitter stock or something, and then you get your results, you can't add it to that page because then it tries to add it as a search result, not as the actual product page. But any other page that you clicked on to get there, or just like the Brutus Monroe page, you can always add that question mark AFF equals 55. And that's my number if you ever want to do that. But it's totally up to you guys. Like I said, I don't ever want anyone to feel pressured, like they have to, shop through me or whatever. If there's somebody else that you want to support, that's totally fine too. Chances are, like Tiffany has been saying, that if you are shopping through a crafty site, there's a good chance that you are supporting someone, whether you knew it or not, just based on links that you click and whatnot. So it might as well be someone that you like. And you can kind of make that or take that step to, support the person that you choose to. It doesn't have to be me. It can be whoever you want. But, yes, support people that you love. I love that. Okay, I'm really happy with this blanket. I think that looks so super cute. Totes adorbs. All right. So now we want to do something lighter, I think. We want to do a coordinating color, but maybe something lighter. Once we use it, then it automatically credits you for 30 days. Okay, so I think it depends on the program. I'm not really sure. Oh no, Christopher's going live, you guys. It said alphabet soup. Okay. Well, why don't we do this? Because I feel bad. We've been on for like 2 hours already. Yes, Tiffany's right. It costs like literally nothing. It doesn't cost you guys anything. Oh, Lisa, that's okay. That is totally okay. If you guys want to do it, you can. But like I'm always saying, it's definitely not required. You don't have to. If you don't want to do it, that's totally fine too. I will still love you just the same. Yes. Yep. You can shop through me on Amazon as well. If you just go to amazon.com/shop/a card day's work, and that'll be my little influencer page. If you guys ever need to buy anything and it's not on there, I can also give you an affiliate link, literally for anything on Amazon, which is kind of crazy. One time my husband's friend asked, like, hey, how does this work? And he sent me a bunch of items that he wanted to buy for remodeling his kitchen, and I sent them back as affiliate links because he wanted to like support me, and that totally worked. It was so random. I was like, well, okay. I guess it doesn't really matter what I'm promoting as long as I'm promoting something for Amazon. Oh, Tina. Yeah, so anyway, well, I will let you guys go. I will keep working on this, and then I will share with you guys the completed card on Wednesday if I finish it. If I don't finish it, then we'll keep working on Wednesday. Although I should probably finish it because I think the challenge closes tomorrow. If it was this one, the color challenge. I mean, the sketch challenge. I think it closes tomorrow, so I should probably finish it. Anyway, okay, I will definitely show you the finished product on Wednesday. I'm going to pop over to Christopher's Live so that I can watch with you guys, so I will see you over there. Thank you guys so, so much for hanging out with me. I love you to pieces.